I get the margarita, the Presidente margarita, and I act like I was a rock star, like I was pouring it out, like I was like pouring it into the glass. Like, check me out, I'm a bartender now. I'm at Chili's pouring a little margarita.
Chili's for chicks.
And now, coming to you from the K2 Studios in San Diego, California, it's the world-famous Chris and Christine Show.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? How y'all doing today? I am Chris.
And I'm Christine, and welcome to episode 24 of the Chris and Christine Show. Do.
Awesome. It is the 24th episode. Hey, Christine, did you know that number 24 is one of my favorite lucky ones?
Is it? It's a great number. And you were born on the 24th day of the month. So well, I could get why it's a lucky number for you.
Yes, actually 24, I actually play it when I go gambling in the casino. I play 24 on the roulette table, and it's the number that I always play no matter what. I'll stack a bunch of chips on there. It is my favorite number to play roulette, and I actually have won on roulette playing number 24 quite a few times, actually.
That's awesome. I noticed that when we go gambling that you use that number quite a bit. My personal favorite is number 20. Maybe that's because I was born on the 20th of the month. Not this month, but next month.
Wait, you have a birthday next month? No, February. Wait, we're in February already, huh?
Yeah, today. Yeah, we kicked off February today, the month of love.
February 1st, it's today. We're recording this Saturday night. And by the way, Christine, as I look over into the Christine section of the studio over here, I don't see her. Where is she?
Where in the world is Christine San Diego? I am in my hometown up visiting my family. So Christine is in K-Town, or AKA Kingsburg, which is the name of my hometown.
AKA like really far away from here. How many hour drive did it take you yesterday to get up there?
Okay, now you're just pulling that out because you want to get me back into my aggravated state, people.
That's right.
It's taken me a little bit to get over the commute last night. So long story is, I was going to say long story short, but we're just going to give you the long story tonight. I worked yesterday all day long presenting and leading an institute, co-leading an institute, and it was a pretty big deal. And I needed to drive up to have a weekend with my family and with Ezekiel, who lives during the school week up in Central California. So after work, I was trying to figure out the best way to get up to Central California. And I was checking the commute, and I was like, okay, if I get on the road right now, which it was right before 4 o'clock, then I think that I can beat the majority of the traffic leaving San Diego, get on a shortcut, and make my way back home pretty quickly. Wrong. Yeah. Epic wrong. There was multiple car accidents and slow traffic leaving San Diego. It took me 3 hours.
3 hours?
From San Diego to Santa Ana, which is typically a 75-minute drive. So the total commute took me yesterday 7 hours and 38 minutes to get to my hometown.
Wow. I bet you can probably walk that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
How many miles
I will
is that?
say I needed to be careful because I was very exhausted. And so that time did include stopping and resting a couple of times to get a little nap so that I could feel
a little nappy
alert.
poo, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a long night.
How many miles is that actually, that drive, one way?
340.
340 miles, and it took you how long?
7 hours. 7 hours and 38 minutes.
7 hours to go 340 miles. Wow. But you also took naps, though, right? Took breaks and stuff. How long?
I needed to. Typically, it would only take me like 5.5 hours, but traffic was really heavy. So even with those naps taken out, it would have been a lot longer. So, yep, that was my Friday night. Super thrilling.
That sounded like fun. Well, I was working last Friday night, so it's almost the same thing, I guess.
Right.
But so you're up there. We're doing the podcast again remotely. Round 2, doing the podcast remotely, and I can see Christine on the little video camera. Hey, Christine, how you doing? Wait for the camera. Not that it really matters,
Yeah.
but And then I'm on the camera too, so we can see each other still. But yeah, we're doing this podcast remotely again. You're welcome. You're all welcome.
It is something that we've been committed to, and it's an opportunity for us to stay connected to, because I don't know if everybody realizes this, but typically, even though we live in the same household, Chris and I don't see each other awake between Tuesday afternoon until Saturday morning on a regular week. And so considering I was out of town last weekend, and then that came straight through till this weekend, we actually have only seen each other awake for one evening for the past about 10 days. And so I'm missing him something fierce right now.
Oh, well, I'm here now, aren't I? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, from the distance.
From the distance. Hey, hey, Christine, so you are up north. When are you traveling back down here to San Diego?
Right in the middle of the Super Bowl, because I'm smart and I'm avoiding traffic.
That's a good idea. Now, being tomorrow is the Super Bowl, who do you want to win?
Me, with no traffic, because
there you
I'm
go.
not watching
Good job.
the game.
There you go. That's a winner. Win-win chicken dinner. No traffic. Get home as quick as you can and as smooth as you can. No traffic. The weather's great. No rain. No snow. No nothing. Sorry, Wisconsin or wherever. That's having horrible weather. But yeah, the weather's great, and it was actually hot here today. It was like 85.
That's what I heard. It was not hot where I am. I actually wore a sweatshirt most of the day. I mean, it was in the mid 60s, but right now outside, it's in the low 40s, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, at night it's getting pretty cold here too. It's weird. It's a big swing. It's like super cold at night, and then during the day, it's like super hot, like summertime weather. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy,
Yeah, I saw the pictures from people that were at the beach in San Diego today, and I was more than a little bit jealous.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, hey, you Chris, and all the Northeast, I'm sure, feeling the same way.
But I wanted to tell you something exciting.
Oh, yeah?
That I got to see when I got here to my hometown at my parents' house.
What was it?
My wedding dress.
Wait, you haven't seen your wedding dress yet?
Not since it got delivered after I tried it on at the wedding dress store.
Wait a second. I thought you bought the dress like a long time ago. You just buy it and box it up.
I bought it, and then they had to ship a brand new one. So this was my first time.
You don't buy the one like off the rack, like a t-shirt?
No, it's
you don't go to like
dingy.
dude, I would thought that you went to this wedding dress store and you went and found one on the rack and you just like, oh, this will do. This fits. I'll take this one home. It's like a pair of pants.
Oh, no, silly guy. No. That one would have had lots of different bodies that have tried it on. You try it on, you pick the one you want, and then they ship to you a brand new version of that exact dress. And so sitting here in the closet at my parents' house is that beautiful wedding dress. I'm not going to tell you what it looks like, but it's
don't worry about it. I'll see it when I see it. I'm not worried about it. Yeah. Listen,
you'll see it in 292 days.
Okay, we'll get that timer going. Click. Here we go. That is awesome, and I will see it when I see it.
You'll love it. I love it.
Oh, good. Okay, listen. As long as you love it, then I'll love it. And that's really what matters anyways. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Christine, being that it is, we're already into February. Today is February 1st, 2020. Wow, this year is already flying along.
I know. Can you believe that the first month of the year is already completely gone? Like the holidays are all packed up and everything?
I hope so. The other day I did see some businesses and some houses that actually had Christmas lights still up.
That's funny. Well, you know what? I was actually driving through town today, and I was driving by one of the local fitness clubs, and they were taking down their New Year's resolution sign, and I had to chuckle at that.
Wait, a New Year's resolution sign at a what now?
At the gyms. You know how they have like, come over here and let us help you keep your New Year's resolution. They were taking them down, and I thought it was so funny.
So what's their pitch for February, you think?
I don't know. Maybe love the skin you're in or get fit in February. Ooh, what do you think, Chris?
That sounds like a good one. And in case you did lose and ditch your New Year's resolution, don't you worry, Buttercup, because we have something for you that might help you feel a little bit better.
The Chris and Christine Show is now on Instagram at the K2 Show San Diego. Check out our latest pictures, videos, show teasers, and life updates on Instagram at the K2 Show San Diego. And now it's time for Hot Topics.
Awesome. It's the first Hot Topics of February 2020. Welcome to it, everybody. How y'all doing today?
I think everybody's doing great. And can you believe that tomorrow's 2/2/2020? It's like the same thing backwards and forwards.
What? I think we have to go gambling tomorrow because that's like a omen or something, right?
It's like 02/02/2020.
Perfect. Now, welcome back, everybody. Now, we were just talking a little bit ago about New Year's and New Year's resolutions. Now, you probably broke it because the average person has broken their New Year's resolution by now, says the stats.
The stats according to Chris?
Stats according to the world. Actually, I think it's kind of giving a lot of people a lot of grace. I would think most people ditch their New Year's resolution by like the 3rd of January.
Yeah, that's why I just don't make them.
Right, exactly. And congratulations to you if you don't make a New Year's resolution. So in case you did, and in case one of your New Year's resolutions was dieting, and you probably already broke that, well, congratulations. You're just like everybody else. And what a better time to celebrate. We have a list of the 15 highest calorie restaurant meals.
Yeah, and some of these were super surprising to me. So let's hear them, Chris, because I think that some people are going to be shocked out there and they're going to think twice when they go out to the restaurants, or they're just going to say, I'm going to go for broke and I'm going to eat this whole thing anyway.
Right. Or if you're like super starving, you're like, give me the one with the biggest calories because I want that one. Okay. So here we go. These aren't not in any particular order. They are just 15 of chain restaurant meals with high calories. And they're pretty high. I mean, so Weight Watchers, do not pay attention to this. Here we go. The first one on the list, we got Buffalo Wild Wings Cheese Curd Bacon Burger. That sounds good. Doesn't it sound so good?
I don't know. Cheese curds make my stomach turn. Like, I don't know. I've heard of cheese curds before, but when you get down to what they actually are, they just sound kind of disgusting.
Well, it actually has only 1,950 calories.
Perfect. 50 calories of your daily allowance are left for, the rest of the meals.
Water, something. A crouton, maybe. Okay, the next one we got is Outback Steakhouse. Ooh, that's a good one.
I love Outback.
Herb roasted prime rib. That sounds
roasted
good.
Prime rib? That does sound good. How much is it, Chris?
This only sets you back 2,400 calories.
That can't be possible for just the meat. Like, the meat cannot have that many calories. Is that like a whole meal?
Yeah, I think it is. It's all part of the dish, I'm guessing. The whole dish is what it comes with. The sides probably too.
Because typically when I go to Outback, it's like meat, they give you some kind of a potato, a salad, and of course their bread is amazing. So,
yeah.
I mean, if those are added on top of it, I can't even imagine. But if that's all part of it, bring it on.
Yeah, it does say it comes with baked potato, blue cheese, wedge side, you got a salad that comes with it too. So it's not all bad. Bread with butter. So next one we got on the list is from IHOP. And the IHOP, it's called the cheeseburger omelet with pancakes.
Okay, now that just sounds disgusting. A cheeseburger omelet, does it have like hamburger patty pieces inside of the omelet?
It's eggs stuffed with cheeseburger patty pieces, hash browns, tomatoes, onions, American cheese, ketchup, mustard, pickles, and plus a side of buttered, syruped pancakes, of course.
That sounds disgusting.
Well, actually, surprisingly, it comes in a pretty whopping low 1,990 calories.
I think I'll pass.
Okay. Well, if you like burgers, there's a lot of burgers on the list, by the way. The next one we got is called the Shake Shack Double Smoke Smack Burger.
The Smoke Shack burger? Is that what you meant?
Well, though it says Shake Shack, Smoke Shack. It's called
Okay,
the Double
Smoke
Smoke
Shack,
Shack. I don't know. I've never been there, so how would I know? But if you did get it, it's got 2,240 calories.
Oh my gosh. Now, I love a good Shake Shack burger. I normally get the single patty the Smoke Shack burger, but I don't like the cherry pepper and Shake Shack sauce. And so I just get like the meat, I'll get the bacon, and I have them sub out the cheese for something else. But they're not gigantic burgers.
Oh, really?
They're
I
like
imagine them being like massive, but
no, they're like the size of an In-N-Out burger.
oh, I love In-N-Out. By the way, In-N-Out, not on this list. Okay, next one we got is Sonic. Sonic. Now this is for something different. It's not for a meal. It's for a milkshake. It's called the Pineapple Upside Down Master Blast Shake. It's like guess some kind of milkshake, and it has a measly 2,020 calories. Enjoy.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Just for a milkshake?
right. Now if you get that with a burger, you probably got like 4,000 calories in one sitting.
That's like Heart Attack City.
Right. Okay, and next one, if you're going to have some fun, might also have some fun while you're eating and pigging out, right? So let's go to Dave & Buster's, and let's get the Dave & Buster's Carnivore Pizzadilla. It's not a pizza, it's a pizzadilla. Now,
A pizzadilla?
I don't...
Is that like a pizza and a quesadilla?
It looks like, it says here, it's a giant quesadilla stuffed with machengo and cheddar cheeses, pepperoni, Italian sausage, more cheese, more pepperoni, more sauce. Oh, it got bacon, marinara sauce, all your favorites.
So it's like a quesadilla and a calzone.
Pizza. Yeah, I think so. Well, it only has 1,970 calories, so it's on the low end of the spectrum. Enjoy.
That sounds disgusting.
Well, I'm sure it tastes delicious, really. Okay, now, the next one is the most basic of all the basic items on this entire list. The next one.
Okay.
McDonald's 40-piece chicken nuggets. Now, who eats 40 of them? You know what I'm saying? Like, you eat like 5-pack or a 10-pack maybe at the most. But 40? Well, if you were to eat all 40 of them, it would go 1,880 calories. Now, that's like one of the lowest numbers on this list.
That's crazy. I can't even imagine eating 40 chicken nuggets. Like, I can eat a 6-pack, possibly a 10-pack. I get like 6, 7, 8, and I'm like, oh, that's too many little
just
chicken
too much.
nuggets. Yeah.
They're way too much. But 40 of them, my goodness.
Turn into a chicken nugget.
You will. I know, huh? So, actually, if you do like dieting, the next one on our list is probably one of the lowest number of calories of this entire list.
Perfect. It's like the light menu.
This is like the light version of this list. It's the light menu. You're right. It is from Wendy's. It is called the Dave's Triple. Now, the Dave's Triple is triple patty. It's a burger with triple cheese, triple burgers, etc., etc. Now, it comes in a measly 1,090 calories. What
Perfect.
a deal. Man.
That's like 1,000 calories left for everything else that you want to pig out on during the day.
Right. Totally. Now, if you're on a diet, go to Wendy's. Don't go to these other places. So it says here, the next one we have. Oh, I was at this place like last week. It's Dickey's Barbecue Pit 3-meat plate. And I had the 3-meat plate last time I was there.
Oh my gosh, you love Dickey's. You try to go there every Sunday because kids eat free on Sundays.
Oh, by the way, shout out. Kids eat free on Sundays at Dickey's with a purchase of an adult meal, by the way.
You're right. So you could get your 3-meat plate.
Right.
For how many calories?
Well, that'll set you back a measly 2,500 calories. By the way, I ate that last time I was there.
No wonder your stomach hurts after we go there.
Yeah, or most of these places. Because I'll try to do it. I can eat all that. I can do that. And but my eyes are always bigger than my stomach, so I always will go for it. And then
Okay, we have to tell a story before you go on this list because we have a Dickey's adventure that happened to us just a couple of months ago.
No, we don't gotta share that. Come on, not about the vomit truck.
The vomit truck. So we were leaving Dickey's and Chris had his 2-meat plate, not the 3-meat plate. And we had the boys with us. And Jacob, we love Jacob. I mean, we love all the boys, but he loves food and he gets so excited like Chris does. And so he's eating everything. And then Dickies, you get free ice cream cones. So we're goofing around, walking out to the truck. And as we go to drive away, we're driving and Jacob's like, I don't feel so good. And we're like, oh, you're okay, buddy. You probably just, we're running around after you ate. And he's like, oh, I'm not feeling very well. And we're like, okay, we're almost home. Just a few more miles. Next thing we know, the whole back seat is covered in a foreign substance.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Nameless.
Thank you for sharing that, Christine. That was a great story, and I'm going to be sick for hearing that. Thank you so much. Oh, gosh.
So watch it when you go to Dickies, people.
Oh, man, goodness. Okay. The next one on your list, this is another one if you get real sick from. It is Red Lobster. And who doesn't like Red Lobster? It's called the Create Your Own Combination. That must mean that you just pick whatever you want off the menu and just throw it on your plate. And if you did that, it comes in, holy crap, 3,600 calories.
Okay, but I bet with this, because there's lobster, and lobster's really high in fat. And
It
then
is?
the
There's
drawn
like nothing
butter,
to it. Fat.
Yeah, but it's really rich and it's high in fat. And then people dip their lobster into butter, which is really fatty. But then the other thing that I found out, not from this list, but before when I was at Red Lobster, is they have those cheesy, garlicky biscuits. And they're not gigantic, but each of those is like 300, 400, or 500 calories each biscuit.
Wow.
So I bet you that it's like lobster and fish and fried goodness and cheesy biscuits making up that 3,600 calories.
Well, that is a meal in itself, let me tell you. So,
that's like a food for a week.
yeah, I don't know how you recook seafood for a week, but okay. The next one, actually, the next two both come from the same place, and this place has a menu like a Bible. Do you know what restaurant I'm thinking of?
Cheesecake Factory.
That is correct. The Cheesecake Factory. Ding, 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 ding. Winner for you. And the Cheesecake Factory has something called the Pasta Napolitana. And it's got butter and more butter and pasta and more butter and sausage and pepperoni and all the goodies. And it comes in a whopping 2,310 calories, which is actually pretty light considering the Red Lobster was 3,600.
Right. But the thing with the Cheesecake Factory meals is that normally those portion sizes are so huge too. So it's like each meal you could feed like 3 or 4 people.
Right. Okay. And the next one we got also from Cheesecake Factory, it is a breakfast burrito. Now, when I think of breakfast burritos, Cheesecake Factory is not really the place I think of, but they do have one there, and it comes in at, holy crap, 2,730 calories.
That's crazy. I wonder if a regular breakfast burrito has that much, because breakfast burritos are pretty much the same thing. They're like eggs, cheese, some kind of a potato, normally like a bacon or a sausage of some sort.
Right.
It's like all of that, or chorizo or something.
Yes.
But it would seem like...
Oh, this one has all that. Everything you just said, this one has all that inside one.
All of it?
Yes, it has scrambled egg, bacon, chicken, chorizo, cheese, crispy potatoes, avocados, peppers, onions. Oh, and a side of sour cream and black beans on the side.
That's crazy. That is so much food.
Well, I would crush that thing, no problem. I love breakfast burritos. And the next one we have is from the Bees, as in Applebee's. It is the 4-cheese mac with honey pepper chicken tenders. I think you've ordered that, haven't you, Christine?
I like their honey pepper chicken tenders, but I can only have like 1 or 2 of them because they're super rich.
Well, those have 1,830 calories.
Ugh.
Now, you see a trend here. Most of these things are fried, and most of these things are over 1,000 calories. If you look at this list here.
So
Okay,
much.
Here's another big one. I don't think I've ever been to this restaurant. It's called Johnny Rockets.
Johnny Rockets. I love Johnny Rockets.
Well, I've been on a rocket, and I've been to Johnny's house, but doesn't count. So let's see. It's called the Bacon Cheddar Double Burger. It's got 3,500 calories, bringing it almost as much as the other one we had with the seafood.
But isn't it just like a basic hamburger with bacon and cheese?
It's got applewood smoked bacon, cheddar cheese, lettuce, the usual stuff.
Oh, but it
double
has
patties.
2 hamburger patties. I just
Right.
realized that. Double
Right.
burger.
Double burger. Double the fun, double the burger.
Okay, how many calories were in that one?
3,500.
That's crazy.
It's in one burger.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Okay. Well, the next one we got is actually the last one we got. It is from Chili's. Everybody loves Chili's. Chili's is awesome. I love Chili's. The kids love going to Chili's. I love Chili's. Chili's.
Shout out Chili's.
Chili's used to be one of my go-to first date spots. Was Chili's.
Ooh, look at you, fancy guy.
I know. I would go there for some Chili's. I get the margarita, the Presidente margarita, and I act like I was a rock star, like I was pouring it out, like I was pouring it into the glass. Check me out. I'm a bartender now. I'm at Chili's pouring a little margarita.
Chili's for chicks. There you go.
That was my thing, my motto. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Hey, who's with you today? I don't know. Anyways, so they got something called. They got something called the Ultimate Steakhouse Combo. It sounds like it's a bunch of meat, like ribs and brisket and et cetera, barbecue chicken, chicken tenders, all that fun stuff. It comes in. Oh, this is probably the lightest one on the whole list.
Really?
One of the lightest ones. It's only got 1,270 calories.
And you're going to need a colon cleanse after you eat that with all of the meat. You're going to get the meat sweats, people.
You're probably right. And that is the official list of all the high calorie dishes at all of the regular, restaurants, the chain restaurants that you probably have in your neighborhood. So if you're looking to, since you've already broken your resolution, don't even worry about it. Just go one of these places and get one of these meals and celebrate. You're welcome. You're all welcome. The Chris and Christine Show is available everywhere on Google Play with Google Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and iHeartRadio.
And now it's time for our second hot topic. And thanks, Chris, for bringing us that last list of high-calorie food items from different restaurants.
Oh, you're welcome.
And on the same little vein of thought as the food, we are going to go into some fun beverages.
Ooh.
But I have to tell you a little story first.
Okay, what you got?
So I was in Starbucks the other day and I was in line. I don't always go inside, but I decided to go inside because I was, ahead of schedule. And I was ordering my normal latte and standing to the side and waiting. And this 20-something gal behind me steps up to the counter, and do you know what she ordered?
What'd you order?
A Baby Yoda Frappuccino.
What?
Have you ever heard of that?
No, what is that?
I had no idea, so I had to Google it, and I was doing research about what's in a Baby Yoda Frappuccino because I thought it was so funny. And then I realized that it's on this thing called the Starbucks secret menu. Have you ever heard of that?
No, they have a secret menu?
Yeah, they have a secret menu.
And
I know
secret club? You got to get to the club?
Yeah,
you
it's
have to show a
Disney.
special handshake and special wink when you walk in there, give them the code.
I think so. It made me think of that special secret restaurant at Disneyland that is D23 or whatever it's called.
It's called Club 33, and it's a $10,000 entry package and a 20-year wait. Good luck.
Right. So Starbucks has a secret menu that only, I guess, the super secret insiders know about. And so
Oh, really?
So we were able to pull up a list of secret menu items so you can order like a pro and walk into Starbucks and make them think that you know the inside scoop. Are you ready to hear them, Chris?
I am born ready, baby. I love Starbucks and I love inside scoops. So what you got?
All right. So this first one is called an affogato style frappuccino.
Okay.
And what makes it different is that they put a shot of hot espresso to the top of the drink as opposed to having it just blended in.
Okay.
So it's you get the frozen frappuccino and then you pour the espresso on the top. And so you can ask for an affogato style frappuccino and order like a pro.
Oh, awesome. I would do that.
Yeah, it just gives it an extra kick. The next one is the Baby Yoda Frappuccino.
Ooh,
are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what's in it. You ask for the Baby Yoda Frappuccino, and what you'll get is a matcha green tea cream Frappuccino with caramel drizzle in the cup. They'll top it with whipped cream, put caramel drizzle on top, and they're going to put caramel ribbon crunchies on it.
Ooh, I like the crunchies. I like the caramel.
Yeah. Okay, the next one is a bootleg brulee.
Okay.
And it's a white mocha latte with toffee nut syrup and caramel drizzle. And it's supposed to taste like a caramel brulee latte. It's very sweet. And caramel brulee lattes are my favorite. So I think I'm going to ask for this bootleg brulee because I can only get the caramel brulee latte during Christmas time normally.
Now, do you think that is a special, it's no special drink, but do you think it's only special during the holidays?
No, because this one is a bootleg brulee. So it's like a fake caramel brulee latte that you can get in non-Christmas time.
Oh, perfect.
All right. And so this next one is for all of the Harry Potter fans out there. Are you a Harry Potter fan, Chris?
No, I don't. I've never seen any of those movies. I've never read any of those books. I know it's a kid with glasses and he has like a magic wand. That's all I got.
Well, this one is called a butterbeer frappuccino. And what you can do is order a vanilla bean cream frappuccino with whole milk, then add 3 pumps of toffee nut and caramel syrup, and then whipped cream and a caramel drizzle, and you'll have yourself a butterbeer frappuccino.
Oh, fantastic. Beer and butter beer frappuccino.
Now, we did have a butterbeer when we went to Universal Studios a couple summers ago.
Yes.
And it was pretty good.
Right. I wonder if this actually tastes just like that. I don't remember what that tasted like. I thought it tasted kind of more like ginger ale or something.
It was kind of like ginger ale meets cream soda meets root
more like a cream soda. Yeah, that's right.
Like a smoothie.
Right, like cream soda frappuccino.
Right. So that's what this is. It's like mixing together that creamy taste with the toffee and caramel taste.
Okay.
The next one is the Captain Crunch Frappuccino.
Ooh.
And so this is supposed to taste like your favorite childhood cereal. And so what you do is you ask for a pump of hazelnut and 1.5 pumps of toffee, caramel syrup in a grande strawberries and cream frappuccino. And you can even add Java chips to that for texture.
Wow. That sounds delicious. That sounds like a dessert in a cup. There you go. You get your cereal too. You get your whole cereal dish and your coffee dish and milk, maybe too, with the cream. And you get everything all in one.
Yep, definitely.
On the go.
This next one, I cracked up when I saw this title of this drink on the Starbucks secret menu. It's called the Dirty Hippie.
What? The Dirty Hippie?
Yeah, the Dirty Hippie.
Well, what's got in it?
On this story that I pulled up, it says, do you prefer your dirty chai tea latte with soy milk instead of regular milk? That's apparently called a Dirty Hippie because you're taking out the regular milk and you're putting in the soy milk. So they think that that's like a hippie move. So order yourself a Dirty Hippie.
I gotcha. I thought I had like crumbs and dirt in there or something. Maybe like a hair particle. Maybe a piece of a beard. I don't know. So, okay, what else you got?
Okay, so this next one is called Fall in a Cup Latte.
Like you fall into a cup?
Not like fall into your cup, but it's fall in a cup. You order a pumpkin spice latte with caramel syrup. And then you add chai syrup, and then you top it with whipped cream and pumpkin powder and caramel drizzle, and it's like fall in a cup.
Oh, fantastic. Ooh,
all right, a couple more. I've got like 2, maybe 3 more that I'm going to share with you all. Okay, so this next one is called a green eye.
Ooh, that sounds ugly.
Kind of. So a red eye is a regular coffee with 1 shot of espresso added in. A black eye
I'll take that.
A black eye is a regular cup of coffee with 2 shots of espresso. A green eye is gonna jack you up. And it's a regular cup of coffee with 3 shots of espresso in it.
What? Now, is that a regular, like the smallest size it got? What size cup is that?
It's like a grande coffee with 3 extra shots of espresso in it.
With the coffee itself, right? So how many like grams of like caffeine does the thing have, you think?
Enough to make your eyes green.
Wow. It's kind of gross, actually. Do you actually glow in the dark? The eyes are like glowing, like, woo, look at me.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So the next one, I liked this one because it's named after what people refer to as the unicorn of the sea. It's called a narwhal.
Narwhal? Never heard of it.
Oh, you're going to have to look it up. It's like kind of looks like a whale, but it has a horn. And so they call them like the magical unicorns of the sea.
Okay.
They're real. They are like in Antarctica.
Well, so is this drink at Starbucks. It's probably also real.
Yeah, so it says that the narwhal variety of the Frappuccino, the narwhal Frappuccino, you ask for a strawberry lemonade blended with vanilla bean powder topped with whipped cream and a shake of green tea matcha powder on top.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Oh, I'm glad you think so because I thought it kind of sounded disgusting.
Well, I'm imagining like maybe, put some rum on top of that, or a little vodka. It's good to go. You made yourself your little cocktail.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, next one this is kind of an easy one to ask for because sometimes you go into Starbucks and they say, do you want that to be a tall or a grande or a venti or a trenta? Well, if you want a small drink, then you can ask for a short drink and it's going to come in the tall drinks smaller, less expensive, younger brother that's just 8 ounces. It's typically used for kids' drinks like when a child orders an apple juice and they put it in a really small cup. It's a short drink. So you can ask for a short drink and they'll give it to you in this tiny cup.
You just confused me when you said all those different numbers and names and sizes. I don't know. I just tell them, give me the biggest one or the smallest one or the whatever. But venti, tiny, small, large, big, grande, I don't know. That stuff confuses me.
Well, the smallest one on the menu is a tall, but if you wanted even less, then you would ask for the short drink and they'd give you the off-menu shorter one, the baby one.
It's called
baby
the biggie.
cup.
Tall is big, it's small, and the biggie is smaller.
Biggie Smalls.
Exactly.
Can I
Biggie
please
tall.
have the Biggie Smalls cup?
Yeah. There you go.
And then the next one, the last one that I wanted to share with you all, because I just liked the title of this one. It's called a Zebra Mocha Frappuccino.
Ooh.
And it's white chocolate mocha and regular mocha Frappuccino topped with whipped cream, chocolate drizzle, and chocolatey chips.
That sounds delicious. I bet that has a lot of calories and it'll go well with all those high-calorie dishes we read you earlier.
It would. And I will say in closing, I did remember that there was one more that we should share because one of our favorite seasons of the year is upon us. No, I'm not talking about the season of love. I am talking about Girl Scout cookie season.
It is?
It's Girl Scout cookie season.
And I don't know. I don't pay attention to stuff. I'll eat them, but
seriously, Mister, I came home from karate with a box of Thin Mints.
Well,
and
they
had
them right
thing.
there at the checkout counter as we're leaving. I'm like, hey, I'll take a box of those Thin Mints. Yeah, hook me up. But other than that, like, I don't know when the season is or any of that stuff.
Well, it's now, and if you go into Starbucks, then you can order an off-menu secret Thin Mint Frappuccino, which comes to life with matcha green tea cream Frappuccino with mocha syrup, peppermint syrup, and Java chips.
Ooh, I love all of that stuff. That sounds wonderful. It almost sounds a little bit like, you ever had the McDonald's, what was that seasonal shake they had for Shamrock Shake? You ever had that?
Oh, those are my favorite.
Yeah, I haven't had one of those in years, but it kind of reminds me a little bit like that.
Yeah, I love Shamrock Shakes. I look forward to it because it's always the kickoff of my birthday month because they always bring them the first week of March, which lets me know that we're on the countdown.
Why don't they just call it the Christine Shake?
I like it.
The Christine Countdown Shake, birthday month shake. Well,
Birthday month shake.
Yes, Christine's birthday is actually next month, and she turns 21 years old.
You're right. I turned 21 for the 18th time.
18th time. Someone do their math right. They'd be like 110. But okay, whatever. 118. Whatever only going to be.
Well, thank you so much, everybody, for sticking with us for our festive food adventure tonight. And let us know if you decide to try one of these high-calorie foods or secret menu options. We're not encouraging you to indulge, but if it just happens, then we're not going to blame you because some of it sounded pretty delicious.
And since you've already pretty much, kicked your resolution to the side, don't worry about it. Just go to Starbucks, get one of these drinks, and enjoy. It's for you. Do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else. Isn't that right, Christine?
That's right.
Remember this week that life is too short to wake up in the morning with regret.
So love the people who treat you right, forget about the ones who don't, and believe that everything happens for a reason.
If you get a chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody said that it would be easy.
They just promised it would be worth it. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Chris.
And I'm Christine. And until next week,
Keep moving forward.